Well. If you had seen my video of the HyperX RGB, whatever it is, festival, colour festival thing, you would notice that I was speaking to France's chief of Tom's Hardware from their website, the biggest like global hardware website in the world, and I was speaking to him about Tenkeyless keyboards, and look what we got here, a Tenkeyless keyboard. So basically this is the MSI GK70, and yeah, this is pretty. That's all I can say at the moment because I haven't really reviewed it yet. I want to obviously test it out, but this looks like a proper little gaming like little keyboard. It does have Cherry M switches, yeah, and these are red switches. That's what I was getting confused about. They're red switches underneath, and we've got a decent actuation because obviously Cherry are very good at making keyboards. They have for years. They're awesome. I work with Cherry as well, so it's pretty cool. This also has zinc keycaps as well for your WSAD, so you're up and down and left and right. So these are capped off at the top down here, and it also does glow, and it gives it a different feel, a tactile bump when you can move your fingers up and down to know if you're hitting down to 4 down and up for up and left and right. Also it's got this nice glow of RGB on it. I do have the software on here as well, but anyway, it's got all the RGBs all over it, so it looks really nice, but it feels pretty premium. On the back, and we are going to test this out in a game so I can see what it feels like. It's got big rubber feet, like the whole thing's like kind of, this whole block here is all rubber, so that's decent, and it gives it a little bit more leverage, so you can obviously have your keyboard standing up a little bit more. It's got big rubber feet on here. To be honest with you, this is like the biggest rubber feet I've ever seen on an actual keyboard in a long time. It's even got rubber feet on here, so you can slap these down and it's got rubber feet there, but the rubber feet are like decent sizes. And it's also got channeling as well, so you can definitely I could roll the cable like this and then have it all like inside, so I can get rid of like some cable mess if I want to. Plus I can take this out. There's no pass through on the back here, so no, you can't plug your headphone in there or mouse or anything like that. You have to plug it into the computer. But the good thing about this, the ideal selling point, is Tenkeyless for gaming. Companies need to make more of these. They're not making enough of them, and if they're making enough of them, they're not making them by brands that you've heard of. But look how much space I've got. I can literally, it feels just tiny compared to this keyboard that I've got over here. Right, look at this is a gaming keyboard. Look at the difference of this compared to this little beaut. Which one would you rather game with? You know, like obviously if you're using media and using work and everything as well, then you'll choose this, but you still have to turn your keyboard round. But with this is definitely a gaming keyboard. But why not have two and then plug one in, or plug both of them in, and then you got one for gaming and one for working. You know, it's simple as that. But yeah, we're going to test this out and see how we get on. But at the moment, I am loving the design of it. We do have like Mystic Light on here, so it works and can be synced with your actual computer as well. I haven't got it synced at the moment because I need to get different software for this, but I don't need to because I'm not really going to use that computer anyway. Right, so at the moment we're going to talk about the RGBs because it's got millions and millions of colours, so I might as well just talk about that really quickly. You can set your own colour, your own preferences if you want, but I'm going on here now, so it's on steady. So if I click steady, and then you go into save, and then those are the colours it goes through. It looks very nice, very clean. It's not spaced out as much as what I thought it is. It's kind of like a miniature glow, but it's shining on the keys and gives it a different illumination on there. On the keys at the bottom you can see that it does have a nice little glow there, but WSAD, that looks really glowing. So we're going to have a talk a bit more about that and the other keycaps you get with it as well. You got wave, so just you can have it slow, middle, or fast. So we're going to have it on middle at the moment for everything, so you can see what it looks like a little bit quicker. Rainbow. So it just goes through the colours really nicely. And then we've got cross. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty cool. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So let's change the colour so you can see it a little bit more. Oh wow, that's cool. I like that. You can speed that up as well if you want. Then we've got star. Oh, okay, MSI. The RGBs on there do look pretty cool. I must admit, that is pretty cool. Raindrops, I bet that's pretty cool as well. Oh, the matrix are in the keyboard. Oh, it looks well sick. I like that. This is definitely the best sort of keyboard I've seen so far. Breathing. Oh, the keyboard's breathing. It's alive, like Johnny 5. Dimming. So bright then dim. Let's change the colour to green or something. Oh. Ah, so you just press the button and it dims up. Oh my god, they've well thought of this. Snake. That is sick. Let's change the colour. Ooh. Oh mate, look at that. That is so, oh my god. That is well good. Scroll text. Wow. Customize, so you can obviously pick your keys. Oh, got different profiles as well. Oh my god, you got different profiles for it. So that was profile 1. So you got 5 different profiles that you can change like stuff to. Oh, that is so sick. So you can just change to whatever you want. If you're crazy like me, you can change whatever colour you want. Look at that. That is awesome that you can do that. And then that's just one profile. Then you can go in another profile and set it up. This is awesome. So it's giving you all the keys that you need. Where's one for FPS? Let's have a look. Okay, space bar, shift, WS and B. Okay, MMORPG in capital letters. That looks cool. QE, shift, control, space. I can see it's illuminated. Can I not change the colour that I want though? No, that's the colours it gives you. Right, okay. Anyway, you've got hotkey. So I've clicked into hotkey, and then we've got motherboard. So we've got motherboard OC, motherboard gaming, and motherboard silent. So I'm guessing when you set it all up, it's all under the keys right here. What they thought of to make your keyboard do all of this is pretty amazing. Anyway, so now we're gonna obviously test out a game with it and check to see what it's like. Actually, before I go any further, there is other stuff that's in the box. Before we game, gotta just show you what's in the box, because it comes with extra stuff. It does come with a key puller as well. Right, so these are the keys that it comes with. So if you don't like the metal caps, you can get the WSADs, and then all of these other caps that just haven't got any print on them at all. And the reason they ain't got any print on them, because they've got like a rubbery texture feel to them, and they do. They feel pretty nice actually. So it's got like this burgundy red, which I'm going to actually plug it in so I can show you what I'm talking about real quick. It's got a burgundy red underneath, which means it will shine straight through. So if I want to change a cap, I will do. So let's get in a bit of a mission. And it also gives you a keycap puller as well. So say that I wanted to get the F out. Please don't break me. There we go. Right, so I'll take off the F and then I'll put this key in. Well, that feels premium, mate. That one, F. Let's change this to blue. If you have a look here, you can see that there's this sort of red illumination. So basically it just means that the cap's a bit, well, the cap's actually rubber and this is obviously zinc metal. So this is obviously going to feel colder to the touch, but after gaming for about a minute it will start to warm up. It's got a nice tactile bump on it, so it feels nice. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, I'm going to go left to right. You won't have to look down, especially if you're just training on how to use a keyboard properly. You can use it like that. Then obviously these caps are rubber, so these are obviously smoother, but this is rubber and you can definitely feel the difference. I swear to God, like, that is such a premium keyboard. How they've made this, they've really thought about it. You do get a big space bar as well, so you can have a rubber space bar, so you can have everything like that. Or you can take all these keycaps out and then just have them as smooth and normal as like the other keycaps. So you've got normal keycaps, which is here, no, there. Then you've got rubber textile keycaps, then you've got metal keycaps. That's so sick. Well done, MSI. But we've got to try it out and test it out, see what it's like. In fact, I'm going to leave that key in there and then test it all together. Oh, this feels so much nicer. So the question is this keyboard worth it? Yes, if you're into Tenkeyless keyboards and you want to see a bigger manufacturer like MSI do it, it's good. It does feel pretty premium. The chassis is pretty nice, plastic and everything like that, but it actually felt like it was an aluminium. It just felt solid because it's got Cherry MX switches on there and they're red. That's how loud they are. They are still loud. Would be nicer for more silent use, because obviously when it comes down to people that you're in their house or something like that, or you're gaming and you want to be a bit more quieter, this is going to be quite noisy. But other than that, I think this is a good light start, that we've got a Tenkeyless keyboard with all the RGBs and the function, well, not the function, but more of I suppose it is a function, because you want to function the keyboard in the right way, but it gives you more tools. So you get metal keycaps, then you get like normal keycaps, and you get rubber well, not heated ones, but rubber touch keypads. You get rubber touched keycaps, which is awesome. And plus the actuation, when I was playing, it felt really nice and precise. It felt really accurate. But I feel that I need to get a little bit used to it, because the tactile bump is a little bit high for me. But that's because I'm used to just not using that sort of thing. So that's awesome to have, and it just looks really nice. And you know what? I didn't even realise that it had RGB on the side here. That glow, well, I don't know if it's RGB, but it definitely glows up, and it's on the other side as well. That's pretty sick. Anyway, hope this was enough in-depth review about the keyboard, the Vigor GK70 keyboard. They do have a different range, and they do have a next one up, and I think it's got the full like keycaps all over the whole keyboard, but this is just a smaller version. Well done for MSI for obviously listening. I could play the keyboard like this and not need to turn it around, but even if I want to turn it around, I still got loads of space and everything like that. Would like to see a pass through as well to connect it via USB or connect to my phone or something like that, so I could charge it on the go. And it would be nice to have like a driver or something that is programmable, so I can take this out and plug it into another computer and it remembers everything I've done. Not too sure if it does or not, but actually I should just test it. Let me just test it first, and then I can let you know. Right, I'm just going to plug it into this computer and see if it remembers my settings. And it freaking does. It remembers the settings. And I haven't even got the software on this computer. Okay, well, at least you know that all your profiles, it will be saved, and that's not going to be an issue. So at least that question is answered. Anyway, if you like this review, make sure you subscribe, share this to all your friends and to everyone you know, and like the page on Facebook and follow me on Instagram and whatever else. I'm on social media all over the place. So yeah, just check me out, and yeah, leave a comment and everything down below if you need to ask any questions about this keyboard. And Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching. Roger and out.